Okay, for a while I've been meaning to make a video that talks about how uh, it's quite an important life skill to actually be able to disagree with other people's opinions or views and not create enemies of them in the process. Um, there's certain cultures or certain groups that we may associate ourselves with, even political parties that we may be affiliated to, that actually encourage the notion that if someone is different from you or they have a different opinion, then you cannot get along, or that makes them an enemy. I think that's quite a primitive way of thinking. It's that's it only creates a lot of trouble. And it's quite unnecessary because we should be able to live in a society where people have different opinions and ways of thinking, and everybody should be free to think the way they do or live their life the way they want to. And as long as we do not interfere with each other's or we do not get into other people's spaces in the wrong way. So tolerance is quite important. You just get to there's a group of people that I'm interested in talking about. They're people who talk about how they're open-minded and how others don't seem to be open-minded, and you know I find that group very interesting because they're so open-minded. They get offended. They get so offended by people who they claim are not open-minded. I just think we cannot then have the same line of thinking. We cannot have a uniform way of thinking and actually call that being open-minded. And whenever we come across people with a different way of thinking, we then call them shallow or their minds are shut. Because if we are open-minded enough, we would understand people's thinking is informed by different things. It could be their backgrounds, a lot of things, life experiences. So, guys, if you fall in the open-minded crew, you should be able, we shouldn't be having too many problems on because there would be so much tolerance. There would be a whole lot of tolerance in understanding that other people would think different from us. So if we're part of the open-minded group and we do not accept that other people will have different opinions from our own, then we might not be so open-minded. So let's take time to think about that. Take time to actually learn a different way of doing things, that we may disagree with others, but there's still enough space for all of us. There's still enough space in the world for all of us to coexist. So that's just my 2 cents on this. I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.